this video is to whomever it may concern, but here are some of my favorite video games that help shape me as a person and that are just fun and takes me back to the building blocks of my life and childhood and teenage years. So, without further ado, let's get into the video. But I would also like to preface that deep down inside that this is my opinion and my opinion only, and this is based solely on memories and how much fun I had with games. I am not much of a gamer as some other dude bros and mouth breathers would be, but these games shaped how I play games now and how I view the games. This game literally birthed my creativity. It literally locked another part of my brain that was like, hey, creativity, free will. And you're like, what? Huh? Playing this game was so fun. I played Little Big Planet 1, and then I was so hyped for Little Big Planet 2 to come out. And when it did, it just exceeded all expectations. They really worked out a lot of the bugs and really listened to the community as well with the games. And I would argue it's one of PlayStation's best games, next to the God of War series. And I feel like those are two totally opposite ends of the spectrum, but yet they meet in the middle of chef's kiss. The game developers popped off on this one. I just remember building so many levels on my planet that are so fun, like racing levels, just fun like house simulators. There was just so much you can do on Little Big Planet too, and I think one of the reasons that this is probably like one of my top games was that you can either play it solo or you can play it with friends or you can play online, and it had like a really cool community. And I just remember going to other people's planets and like levels and playing a bunch of like fandom themed games that people built. Like I remember playing Resident Evil in Little Big Planet. I remember playing Black Ops Zombies in Little Big Planet. For the time to develop these levels and add so many fun mechanics on these levels that it was just so fun and so silly. Guys, let's go back to silly gaming. Gaming should be fun and silly, right? I just have so many memories of Little Big Planet, putting my sticker everywhere, haze on this game, creating things, and don't even get me started on the soundtrack, the textures of the game, the controls of the game. The controls on the game were so flawless. Like, I've never played another game that had such great handling control. I remember so many times, this is how you know you would rage on a game and be a little menace with your little sack boy, but you would be playing like a wipeout game, and if someone was winning, you would grab onto them. It was hard to get away from people that grabbed onto you. You would just drag them down until y'all died. And it just holds so many memories to me. If I could go back, I would play it more. If I knew what I knew now, I would play it till the disc broke. Like, it's such a fun game. That's all I can say. By far one of the weirdest games and hardest games I've ever played to this day, and that is Mario Sunshine. I never have raged more on a game than this game. It is not a fan favorite. I'm definitely part of the minority on this one. I'm definitely a fan of this game. It Mario Shadow, him like chasing him around raged me to a different level of gaming. But this game is so challenging in all the right ways, and it really gets you to think so out of the box with such little mechanics. That being said, this game was not linear at all. It was hard to get through. I think my brother and I got through it. And I have to say, this is probably one of the most rewarding games I've ever beaten. It was so fun and so frustrating at the same time. And I just have so many fond memories of playing it with my brother and playing it by myself as well. It's just the villagers in the game are also very stupid. Like, genuinely, they're kind of dumb. But, like, it's just so silly and so fun, and I really applaud them for taking Mario in a different route because it's very black sheep compared to every other Mario game that's very straightforward. It's just like, hey, do all these fun moves as Mario and win the game. Where Mario Sunshine is like, hey, don't die. Don't die. The setting of it, it's a very bright and vibrant game, and I just have that song stuck in my head. Do 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 do. I don't even think that's correct, but I just have it in my head, and like woohoo! Yeah, all the time in my head. On our list is a very unique game and very niche game that I played a lot, like a lot, is Billy Hatcher. I wonder if you guys can sense a theme in these games that I've played. I don't know if you can. I like very vibrant and cute games, and that defines me as a gamer. I am a professional gamer. I beat Mario Sunshine. I beat it. Billy Hatcher, though. Fun. Vibrant game. Super fun. Very linear. Wonderful gameplay. There's not much else to it other than just collect your eggs, go find the golden egg, roll up the egg, crack the egg, become the egg, and be the egg. Yeah, it's a fun game. All the sound effects live rent-free in my head. Playing it as a solo, I would just like turn on the game when I just needed to like turn off my brain. It's a very fun game to just turn your brain off. It's not cute. It's not vibrant. It's not colorful. But I would say I've clocked in the most hours on this game out of all the other games. And I would argue this is probably one of the best co-op games that I have ever played and have played with friends and others online. And that is
unusual behavior. Barricade your homes. Avoid all contact with infected individuals. Wait for official instructions. Wait my ass.
Kill all sons of bitches. That's my official instructions.
Left 4 Dead 2. I would argue that's one of the best zombie games of all time. And Valve, you need to learn how to count to 3, but that's a different story. And just, this one is on the list because of my baby girl Ellis. Ellis, one of the best characters. One of the best characters ever written. Him and Keith. Chef's kiss. Just chef's kiss. Written so well. Ellis, Nick, Rochelle, and Coach. Amazing. The dream dynamic for a zombie apocalypse. The reason I say this is one of the best co-op games of all time is that it's just so fun to play with friends. You can either lock in and go on hard mode or God mode or whatever, and really lock in and play the game. Or you can just play on very easy mode and just have a silly time just messing around on the maps and everything like that, getting all the fun little Easter eggs, getting the gnome and completing the gnome mission is like so fun, and I cannot express how many fun memories that I have with friends and just playing by myself. And this is another game that I feel that there's an overarching theme in my games that I love to play, that there's a lot of online and community aspects and co-op aspects of the game, but you can also play it solo as well and still have a blast and kind of turn off your brain and just kill some zombies. And that's all I really have to say on Left 4 Dead. Either you know, or you've never played and you've never been hooked like me. Thank you for watching the video. These are some of my favorite games and honorable mentions that help me shape my gaming taste and how I play games and how I define what is a good game to me. And share some of your favorite games down below in the comments, or if you disagree, I'll start arguing with you in the comments too. Or maybe not, I don't know. We'll see. what are your guys' hot takes with games? But just make sure to also like this video and subscribe. And we also have a thriving Discord chat. If you want to join the Discord below, a lot of us play Resident Evil games, Black Ops, Left 4 Dead. So if you want to join a thriving gaming community, go into the Discord chat down below. Alright,